Good morning. This is Leslie Juflis with Trading Live Online, and it's March 18th today, 2020. Yesterday, I published a video saying that the market's ready to rally, and I do believe that the market is ready to rally. However, there's a few levels to watch. Doesn't mean that the market can't test, even come lower and then reverse for a rally. But let me show you intraday what I'm watching right now. That gives a bit of a map to watch. And I like using intraday charts combined with the longer term charts to do some analysis. So let me show you what I have on this chart. Let's look at point one first. There's a AB equals CD sell pattern. If you're not familiar with this pattern, you can refer to our book, Trade What You See, How to Profit from Pattern Recognition, and that will teach you about this particular pattern. Because this was one of the first AB equals CDs in this very spectacular move to the downside, this high point of the pattern around that 2720-ish area is now coming into the high of this trend line. Well, the market at the completion of this pattern had a very strong bar to the upside and closed almost on its highs. Then there was a very fast reversal to the downside. So this area where a lot of buyers came in here, this will be an important area of resistance when the market comes back up for a test. So we want to mark that area as resistance area to watch. We're currently down in the 23, just below 2400 range. So we're about 300 to 350 points away currently. That of course can change at any time. And that would be, a fairly good rally and about the size of this rally here. Now let's move on, but for a relief rally, I would be looking for a larger move above more than 300 points to the upside, something that we can actually measure on some of the longer term charts. So far, we have not had a measured relief rally to the upside. So that's what I'm looking for. So here we also have on point two, you'll see horizontal trend lines. Those are marked in a pink color. And that's showing us the market is ranging in here. And that's a point of indecision. And we're at this point of indecision just holding above this 2300 price level. The 2300 price level is where the December 2018 lows were. So the market here is trying to decide if it wants to come down lower, test this, maybe even break it. But for now, all we have is this range marked in here. So with this sideways range, you can see where the prices, if they would come back up and then break above that, are also breaking the trend lines to the upside. Or if they break below these last lows in the lower part of this, then certainly we'll see a test of 2300, if not some lower prices from there. So with these types of consolidation patterns, you sort of have to have a little patience and wait for the market to tell you the direction. Now, point number three, what I'm showing you here is trend lines. So on this intraday chart, we have, three different trend lines. We have the smallest trend line that's within the range that's marked with the pink lines. And then we have a bit larger trend line. Of course, these are intraday, and that's coming from the high of the AB equals CD sell pattern that we pointed out just a few minutes ago. And then the third one's a bit larger trend line using another high above that. So if the market does move to the upside, we want to watch these intraday trend lines and of course our horizontal trend line to the upside to see if we can get a valid breakout from that. So once again, I am still looking for some type of a rally. Whether it comes today, I don't know. Whether we come to new lows and then back up, I don't know. Now, let me point out that if the market does break to lows below this 2300 level, these areas that are now mapped out on here can then be used if the market starts a rally from lower levels. This area, the lower part, the 2300, then the lower part of this range marked in the pink trend lines, this lower part would now be resistance, as would the upper part of that. So we can still use these levels even if the market does come to lower levels. But for now, as of the recording of this, the market is still within this range. So let's see what happens, what the market wants to do, and I don't try and predict. I just look to see what type of patterns the market is forming and then go with, you know, uh, with what the market tells me from those patterns. Well, I hope everybody has a great day and thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.